hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, as we continue to fight for our human rights and freedoms that have been taken away from us. The time to push back is finally here. The New Brunswick government continues to ignore people. And that's just fine, because the more the government continues to ignore us, the louder we become, the stronger we grow, the more serious we show the government we are. They will not take our freedoms, and New Brunswick residents will not stand by while the government destroys our futures and the futures of our children. Just while they line their pockets, we continue to unite on unprecedented levels across the country. At some point, the government is going to have to listen to our cries. We protest peacefully, and we will continue to protest peacefully no matter how they try and instigate us and escalate us. At some point, they are going to need to recognize that the people's opinion matters. What we need to do is be strong and hold the line. We are here to stay until the New Brunswick government recognizes the people and meet our demands. We stand united and fight with our truckers in Ottawa. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to get Cindy back up here. She's going to introduce the next speaker.
I'd like to give honors to a doctor. His name is Dr. Sebi, researcher.
Good doctor.
All right, I'm back. I don't go down that easy. I want to introduce somebody very special to me. We've come a long way. We've been rallying when, it's like the old song, I was country when country wasn't cool. Well, we were freedom when freedom wasn't cool. So I want to introduce two people you already know, so dear to me. This is a mountain that I will die on for them and you. I want to let you know who they are and what they stand for. Reverend Ken is a pastor, and he and Pastor Bonnie, his wife, have stood for this province and traveling this province to no end. They've been in Ottawa. They came back here to help with this as well. They are also the chapter leaders for Action for Canada here, and they've actually are in training all chapter leaders across this country. They are empowering. Everybody can learn something from this powerhouse. So please put your hands together and welcome my dear friends, Pastor Bonnie and Pastor Ken.
I hope this is not the mountain that I die on. Let me climb up here. Come on up here, Ken. We're also known as Bonnie and Ken, or Bonnie Ken, Ken Bonnie Gilliard, Bonnie Ken Uncensored. There's many different aliases that we go by. And when I came here today, I just wanted to see all of your wonderful faces and your smiles and get all of your hugs. And everywhere I look, I see the fringe minority with unacceptable views. We were in Ottawa, and it was so special to be there. There is so much peace, love, and joy in the streets. It is a shame what the mayor and what the police chief has described in the city of Ottawa. It is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. It is like, can you describe it?
It's like July 1st on steroids.
There's people from every age, every race, many different languages, and we're all there for one reason and one reason alone. We have one message, and that is, and that's what we're gathering for here in New Brunswick. I would have never missed this for a moment. We've been rallying here with good friends of ours. I can't even start listing you, but Ken started it here in Fredericton, and I appreciate the ones that were out there when it was not popular to do this. But now it's become popular to protest. Thank you for joining us. I'm just speechless, which is very rare. Anyway, I forgot my speech, but I found it on my phone here. I was able to grab it. There's a new variant called Freedom. The most dangerous variant to this tyrannical government, and the most contagious to Canadians. It has been tracked and traced back to the fringe minority with unacceptable views. Truckers Freedom Convoy 2022 and the overpass participants through every province, spreading their patriotism by waving Canadian flags and sudden eruptions of fireworks lighting up the dark sky. Freedom keeps rolling out and spreading across this country, and now are suffering uncontainable breakouts of convoys in every city near you, and now here in Fredericton. With side effects of love, joy, and peace, smiles and hugs and handshakes are coming back positive, and is causing an outbreak of shouting, singing, dancing, unusual amounts of hope. Children are now required to play with one another maskless and breathing freely. Jumping in bouncy castles and street hockey is mandated once again. We can no longer control this variant of freedom, Mr. Higgs. There are super spreaders everywhere. Politicians are having major adverse reactions and scurrying to stop this spread of freedom. Fear and lies no longer works against it. Are you fearful anymore? Even when finances, fuel, and supplies are taken away, freedom keeps spreading! Despite the media lies, freedom rolls on! Even though threats of force is made, freedom reigns! The modeling shows no sign of the spread of truth slowing down. The variant of freedom is expected to infect the major population of Canada, spreading to around the world. The variant of freedom is opening businesses! It's opening churches and education, hospitals, seniors' homes, and homes and our family homes with no restrictions! Freedom is making everyone essential. Families, neighbors, and friends are healing and bonding. freedom guarantees you get additional variants of life, liberty, and security for all. Freedom is a force to be reckoned with and cannot be stopped, uniting us in love for one another from coast to coast. The east to the west, the north and the south, stopping division in its tracks, ending lockdown, medical segregation, and intolerance for the vaxxed or the unvaxxed. Premier Blaine Higgs, your threats cannot take the steam out of this freedom convoy. It's resistant to your irrational mandates and idiotic orders. Going forward, Mr. Higgs, freedom calls for your resignation, including Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jennifer Russell, Education Minister Dominic Hardy, and Dorothy Shepherd, Health Minister. You tried to kill freedom, but it returned as a stronger strain. We will now have to learn to live with this variant called freedom. Live, socialize, eat, and work without fear, because freedom is here to stay!
Freedom! 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 Freedom!
I know that not all of you pray, and I know that y'all don't believe in Jesus. Some of you do. But I'm going to stand here because some people tell me that religion doesn't have anything to do with freedom. And I'm telling you, you show me a country that's free that doesn't allow the freedom of religion. And so I'm just going to take my liberty, if you don't mind, and I'm going to stand here on this mountain, and I'm going to pray. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.